filter out all the not funny jokes. I believe that coaching is the most powerful force for change on earth. I believe that you are infinitely powerful. I believe that success is inevitable. I believe we have all the time in the world.
I'd like to know how to keep the energy up in the room and how to keep people interested and engaged in what you're talking about or what you're doing.
I am very sensitive to energy. And when I say sensitive, I don't mean like somehow I'm impacted and I'm like weak and sensitive to your energy or to people's energy. I don't mean it like that. I mean I have high energy awareness. And so I can feel the energy of the room constantly. I'm 100% attuned to what's happening in the room energetically. And I can feel when people are kind of feeling a little bit like they might be getting a little bored. I can feel when the energy might be getting a little low. I can feel when there's skepticism. I can feel a lot of what's happening in the room. And that's why we have some dance breaks mixed in there. How to keep people engaged, humor is huge. If you can keep people laughing, people are just, as soon as you get people laughing, it's like, especially if you're leading a seminar, people do not expect to be entertained at seminars. People expect to be half bored. You know what I mean? Maybe not like they're interested in the information, so it's like, okay, I'm at a seminar, can't wait to learn, I want to get this information, have it make a difference in my life, and if there's, a couple funny things happen there, great. But people do not expect a lot of laughs. And we tend to have a good number of laughs at our events. And I have a really good friend who's really funny. His name is Sean Stevenson. Do you guys know, anybody know Sean Stevenson? Yeah? So Sean and I have been friends for getting near 20 years. I was the first person, if you guys know him, Sean's in a wheelchair. He's got osteogenesis imperfecta, which means his bones are really fragile. He'd broken 200 bones by the time he was 18. But we became really good friends. I was the first person to drive him outside of his parents.
Wow.
So that, we would drive around, go to lunch, go out, hang out, go to bars, try to pick up girls together. And anyway, we were in our NLP training in Sedona, probably like 17 years ago. And somebody asked, what is because he's really funny, what is happening in your mind that makes you so funny? And so I will share this secret with you. He may have shared more stuff, but there was just really one thing that made the biggest difference. And that is to filter out all the not funny jokes. So you just kind of run a program in your mind and you just imagine, is this actually going to be funny, or is this going to be just kind of ha-ha funny, or groan funny? If you go to a lot of seminars, you will hear a lot of groaner jokes, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, ha, 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 yeah, okay, it's kind of funny, but not like laugh out loud funny, not like rolling in the aisles funny. And so I've adopted that, and I just started okay, I want to look for the moments for humor, but I run it through this filter really fast. And now it's basically, I almost don't even do it. I still do, but it's kind of unconscious competence. Yeah, so humor keeps people engaged, And I can feel the energy's kind of settling in right now. It's post-lunch. I haven't said anything too funny yet. So anyway, humor really keeps people going. Tuning into the energy keeps people going. Curiosity hooks. Keep teasing things that you're going to be teaching, letting people know what's coming, but not too much, about what's coming. And for me, telling people what's coming in a loose framework so that I have the ability to ebb and flow with the needs of the audience or the energy of the audience or just my intuition. I have a very loose outline. I mean, I give you guys a loose outline of what's happening, and I also have a loose outline myself. But yeah, does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. And can you move that mic so it faces up? Thank you. Imagine what it would be like to hold your own virtual event that's helping lots of people while also filling your programs.
The first 4 music artists, and I made $241,000 from that event. And then I also felt called to do a speaker training. So that was my first speaker event, and I made over $200,000 from that.
I had like over a $750,000 event, which is like, what?
The calls and the events and the programs and everything taught me, like, okay, do this, do that, offer that. And I started modeling my business in a lot of ways after what I saw Christian do, and created my own live events. I'd never done that, primarily out of fear. The fear that no one would come, and just healing that fear and being able to put myself out there and offer it, and sure enough, people did come.
We actually did a live event. There were 300 people there, brought in $600,000.
Like leading virtual live events is the biggest key to being able to make the biggest impact and crazy amounts of money all at the same time. I get to live on the beach. I work part-time. This is where I work. This is my lighting setup. Gain the confidence and the certainty to know exactly what to do to create a great event, to lead a great event, to fill a great event, and to make great offers that are a big success, a big hit at your events. I would love to work with you to create your own virtual live event.